You ain't had enough yet, hell. You ain't had enough. Still invite me in that house. Cut that down. You can't come over here with all that music.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Tomorrow, I can come outside or you can come in. Oh. You know I ain't going back in that house.
He never comes home like that. That was odd.
But he really didn't. He really wasn't upset.
In a minute, I gotta make a video. Go on. This is my neighbor. I give him candy and pops.
Oh, okay. But he really wasn't upset like I thought he would be.
Huh?
He wasn't upset.
I know.
I mean, I thought. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. He was up. He said he said what he had to say. And he kept on walking.
You ain't
but
seen the bad side of him. There's two different versions of Vernon.
I thought that.
I call him Vern and Vernon.
I thought that.
Vern is the crazy one, and Vernon is the good one.
Well, I thought that he wasn't that upset because he used to you doing shit like that.
Maybe he's getting used to it. Yeah.
He got to be because he was just like, what are you doing, man, in my house? Man, y'all can't be in my house. He's like, dude, I'm doing a video. He's like, y'all can't be doing no fucking video in here.
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is.
What did he say after I left?
Well, he was like, same thing he said to you. You're gonna be homeless. You let nothing but ever in my house. Blah, blah, blah.
He said, what? You gonna be homeless?
He's been real sweet lately. I mean, I think he's starting to get the picture that I'm not just some dumb, stupid drug addict, you know, because I'm nice to him.
You gotta come over here. Let me see your face. Come on up.
He trusts me for the most part more than any other girl.
Okay.
So he actually took me shopping yesterday. You like my new outfit?
Yeah, I see you got the
I got the cutest
on.
broad underwear set on. I wish I could show it to you, but I know I can't.
No.
But
can't show it to me, man. You gotta show Vern some respect.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I felt bad when I left out of there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty good for the most part. I have a few little things, but nobody's gonna be perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nobody.
yeah.
But here's the thing.
What?
I've been thinking about this drug thing, man.
What?
About narcotics and drugs, and I come to find out, here's what they were doing. The government was putting, once they found out that I was God and had all this power, and I told them all the infinite knowledge and wisdom of where fentanyl came from, they started having these kids go to school, have boyfriends, girlfriends, amusement parks, toys. They started giving them all kinds of stuff to spoil them and make them happy. And then they would suck all the essence of life out of them, which is the endorphins that make you happy, which is the same thing as fentanyl. Fentanyl affects your body the same way. It makes you release them endorphins. But what they were doing was, fentanyl doesn't disappear. It never goes away, and you can die if you don't have it. So the body naturally produces it when it's happy, or when it eats, or when it mates, or even touching something soft or laughing. It creates this endorphin in your body. But the thing is, they would suck every ounce of it out to make fentanyl that they could sell as a narcotic.
Okay, hold on.
That's why drugs are wrong.
Let me make sure.
Wait, one more thing. And then when they reach teenagers, they'd be like, "Oh, fuck you! I don't like you. Screw you!" And they'd be rebellious and they'd be mean because the government had sucked all the happiness out of them that they had created from them pleasure sensors.
That's a lot for me.
And sold it as a drug.
That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot for me to take in.
That's
so
where it comes from.
Let me make sure I got this right. What you're saying is
fentanyl's in everything. The water, the oxygen.
Let me talk.
Food. Okay.
What you're saying is the body produces a natural dopamine.
Yes, dopamine.
And the government would suck it out of people.
Out of your brain.
And make fentanyl
and
out of it.
Use it, yeah.
And that's why.
Everybody was mean.
Because they had all the dopamine sucked out of them already.
Yes, mean and
So you're saying the fentanyl is made out of people's happiness.
It makes people better.
No, you're saying they take all.
Oh no, when they take it out and sell it, that's wrong.
No. What I'm saying is, the dopamine they take out of your body to make fentanyl is actually the things that make you happy sometimes.
Yes.
So they're actually making fentanyl out of people's happiness.
Yes.
They suck the happiness out of them and make fentanyl.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
That's the only way they could have got it, because I can make it naturally because I can make things appear, but they can't. So when I got shot in the head, because I started trusting the humans and the animals, like I trusted the animals, because I can control the animals. The animals never bit me. They've never attacked me. They've never caused me problems. But humans.
I thought Noah was responsible for animals. Noah on a ship.
Nice to meet you. His name is my name too.
Oh, you him too.
Shapeshifter.
You shapeshifter. All these guys, people in the
Every single last person that exists on this earth, I have already been them 100 times.
Oh.
But this is how I found all this knowledge out.
Huh.
Because I go back around the stratosphere. The stratosphere was actually the universe. It wasn't a layer. But since I made it so people had to stay on their own planet because they were going there killing animals and desecrating other worlds, and they couldn't breathe in space, and they'd leave people there by themselves, I had to conform them to one single universe, which would be our solar system. And I just woke up from a coma, like I had amnesia. I don't know how to explain this, but it was like when I woke up on Elder Street, I asked my mom, I said, how did I get here? Are you my mom? And she's like, yeah, and that's your dad. And I'm like, okay, I believed it. Come to find out, it was a lie. I had amnesia, just like my dad had half his brain gone. His head was sunken like that. They tried to say I had a brain tumor. I was him before I was Donna, before I was me. And then it showed how I healed, how I went from a human with half my head missing and my eye blown out because Bruce had lost one of his eyes when he fell off a roof. But I had mine blown out in the war. And half my head was missing, my eye was missing, all my teeth were missing. So Bruce had all his teeth missing, Donna had all rotted teeth, and now here I am, a baby, healing myself back into the world again as a new being. Because that being had been injured. Now I know I don't have to be injured and shape-shifted into new beings. I can stay me and just heal myself. But I can't though, because my tooth is still shorter, my nose is still broke, so the only way that I know to use the magic that I can use when I can use it is to do it that way. But here's the secret. It wasn't just me or God. It was all of you guys together make the miracle work. Together we are powerful, separate we are weak. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So I've been trying to get people to understand it's a team effort. When one person in society suffers, the rest suffer. If one person in society is good, then everyone else will be good. Because everybody pays when they can. That's why I always gave away my last dime, because you see people, you're coming here helping me out, you know I need the money. He's sending me $10, he knows I need the money. I can't put food on the table unless I have a food card. The government, people paying their taxes, they're paying their part. I'm paying my part to when I can, to who I can, because I know I'm getting way more than I worked for, earned, or deserved, or they even owe me, or should have to give me. But this God mentality makes you think, oh no, I'm God, you owe me. You're gonna do it whether you want to or not, you know? And the truth is, the God mentality, it don't work that way. That's why the government and the kings and queens never lasted, and God did. Because God knows it's a team effort. And if you don't all work together, nobody is gonna have anything they want or need. They'll barely have enough to get by, and they'll struggle. And that's what the government and these kings and these queens and these monarchs and all these people in power and in charge are doing. They don't care about everybody. They want it for themselves because they got this God mentality. I'm God, you have to do what I say. And that's not what made God last forever. Being humble and showing everybody to work together, that's what made God infinite and last forever.
That makes sense. I get it.
And I wake up every day and I struggle with this because they keep telling me, don't use the pear, use the claw. And I'm like, I could send tornadoes, I could send lions, I could send a flood, I could do anything I want to get you to bend, you know? But I don't want to do that. And I've never done that, and I shouldn't have to do that. People should just...
Do everything out of love.
Huh?
People should come together out of love and unity.
Right.
Not by force.
Right, just like my sister. I don't usually send her money. I don't care if she's on drugs. I don't care if she's got a job. If she asked me for money, I sent it. Or I would go ask somebody else to send it because I had more than enough at the time. And it came back, like she actually sent me money the other day. And I was like, wow, you know? And she flew me out to Florida. It didn't work out, but I got back, so there was no harm, no foul. Now I should be mad at her because I got stuck in the middle of the night and she kicked me out in another state, and I had to come up with $150 I didn't have to get back. But the thing was, somebody had given me a bunch of money and a ticket, so I had more than enough to get back. I came out ahead by not being mad at her. And not holding it against her.
And then you end up getting,
now I
then
still have a
some
friend
money.
and a sister. No harm, no foul. You see how that works? But
Uh-huh.
people don't want to forgive each other. They want to hold grudges and be mad, and I'm going to get you back, and look at you. And all they do is hurt themselves when they do that.
That's right.
Yeah. But like I said, I have been so sick because I prayed to not wake up until all the fentanyl was out of my system.
Is it gone now?
Dude, no. Because that's how I realized that fentanyl is in everything. It's the essence of your soul that makes you kind and to love and to have joy and peace and harmony. And that's what the world was missing because I told you I had a brain injury. When I grew back up again, they lied to me and told me that fentanyl was bad and it was drug. It's bad when you suck it out of people and sell it, but it has to be in everything because I laid there in that bed for the past 3 months trying to get clean and it was never going to happen because that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be you're not allowed to take fentanyl out of somebody's body, and that's why I was sick because I had the most in me because I was the happiest person. So they were bleeding me dry, not to mention my blood healed people because I was Jesus. So they were sucking every last bit of drug out of me, and dopamine, dope. That's why it's called drug, dope. But other drugs, every time you smoke a cigarette, every time you do cocaine, if you keep doing those, you're getting your dopamine level too high. It needs to level out and be even. So with you using all those other drugs, eventually you're gonna need more fentanyl because there's fentanyl in everything. So the more you consume, like the more you eat, the more you drink, the more you smoke, the more you get high on other drugs besides fentanyl, you're still gonna need that fentanyl at the same level. Does that make sense? That's why it says you shall not want, try to do the bare necessities, don't overeat, because once your body reaches a certain level of that dopamine and that fentanyl, it's going to need that level. And if you don't have that level, you're going to be down in the dumps, and you're going to be moody, and you're going to be mad, and you're going to be cranky. And there's not going to be anything to get you back up to that level. You're going to have to wait until you level out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I've learned a lot about drugs since I've started talking to you because I was just this addict going through a cloud of life and I never understood it or paid attention. But like I said, I feel like I just woke up from a coma because one day everything just clicked and I've been playing the piano and it actually makes sense. When I was younger, I tried to play the piano. It did not make sense. Now, like I said, it was weird because I got all that fentanyl in my system and I realized I was dying. And if I didn't let fentanyl be in everything, like God does, I was gonna die. That's where I've been at for the past eternity. That's why you haven't seen God, because he believed what some dumbass told him about drugs.
All right. Well, that was a hell of an update. I learned a whole lot today. A lot of people may not believe everything you say,
and I don't
including
care.
me, but I believe some of it.
I know it.
But what I'm really glad is to know that you're safe. That situation with that man didn't cause you no harm. You're still alive. Y'all still together. I want you to show the man a little bit more respect. If he don't like it, he don't like it. Keeping people out of that house. God bless you. I'm going.